Welcome to Discover Janesville. My name is Yuri Rashkin, and today we are guests here at the Women's Club at 108 South Jackson Street. My next guest is Claudiadair Fitzgerald. Claudia, thank you so much for being here. You are a second VP of the Janesville Art League, but clearly you've done much with the organization.
Well, I'm past president.
Yes, and how did you decide to get involved in the art? You're clearly a very artistic person. We all know you, but why did you decide? What?
Well, I took art classes from Ellen Mulch in Clinton, Wisconsin for several years. Marilyn Keating, several of us took from Ellen Mulch, and we got involved in Art League. And I was actually president of Art League with Judy Neese. And then I went on to be president myself. But I've been involved for probably 30 years.
And were you painting before, or this is something that?
I've been painting for quite a long time, since my kids were in high school, so 30-some years.
You just fell
and L'Atelier is 27 years old.
And what is L'Atelier, if you could enlighten those who may not, people probably know the name, but they may not know exactly what it means.
It's probably one of the best kept secrets in Janesville.
Well then, perfect.
Yes.
This is a perfect opportunity.
We're over the Wisconsin wagon, and we've been there for 27 years. There were 3 of us that started out. Judy Lyons, Marilyn Keating, and myself. And we've been in that building for quite a long time. And we do workshops. In fact, we're doing a workshop right now on collage. But we have adult classes once a week. And I do children's classes, and then we do workshops, probably 7 or 8 a year. And the teachers come from all over the United States.
So this is a great opportunity for people locally who are interested in art and
Absolutely.
getting better.
Right. We have a large draw from Chicago, Madison, Rockford area. So.
Well, after 27 years, you're well known, except your best
Except
kept
here.
except here. Perfect. Well, we're going to change that.
Good.
Very good. And how does the Janesville Art League figure into the L'Atelier and your passions, and how does that work all together?
Well, we're involved right now with JPAC. We hang a revolving show at JPAC every 2 months. We do a Christmas show and sale, and that's something I'm in charge of. And this year we're going to do it with the Beloit Janesville Symphony House Walk.
Oh, perfect.
On November 20th, so that'll be kind of exciting.
Excellent. And you do, I'm seeing here, 2 art scholarships are given annually to high school students in Marilyn Keating's name, and Marilyn has passed away recently.
One is in Marilyn's name.
Oh, one is in Marilyn's name.
And that's new this year.
And then you're maintaining and managing the art gallery with over 125 pieces of art. Where does the art come from? Obviously different roads, but...
Right. Some of it was purchased by Art League members. Some of it was donated. I actually have a painting hanging over there that was purchased on here. Just from all over, and every type imaginable. And some are quite very good, and some are valuable.
So people should come down and take a look.
Right.
Excellent. Can anyone be a member of the Art League?
Men and women.
Hey, I like that already. Do they have to be accomplished painters with works sold all over the world? Or?
No. They can be beginners, they can be intermediates, they can be teachers. They can also be art lovers, art purchasers.
Wow, so that's...
Yeah, everyone's welcome.
Everyone's welcome, that's exactly, I love it. It says restoration will begin this year for 33 oil paintings. Wow, that sounds like quite a project.
It is quite a project. It was something that Kay Jelenic has worked on for years. Now Kay has moved out of town, but she keeps her connection with Art League. And Jan Hoops has jumped in with both feet on this. And just the amount of work and research has been incredible. Trips back and forth to Chicago, and the gentleman coming here. His first name is Barry. I don't know the last name, but...
What have you learned from this experience?
Oh, I guess I've become humbled realizing what treasures we have. And now that they're being restored, this gentleman used to work for the Art Institute in Chicago, and now he goes around and restores art And the only price he charges is for the material.
Unbelievable.
It's incredible. So it's just the love of the art. And we've finished one piece and they're starting on the second. So it's a
I would think it's a
long
probably
project.
long project. That's
long
33 paintings.
project, yeah. And Jan just had a knee replacement, so
So when you have this gentleman come in, does he take a look at it and go, well, this is something that I would feel is worthy of my time, or he just kind of says, sure, I'm glad to help. Does he use his artistic judgment in choosing which paintings to restore?
actually, they had a list of the preference, of which ones they wanted done, and then they take them down to Chicago, and he takes them apart, and he does his thing, looking at it, and then tells us what needs to be done, and that could be, years ago, this building was heated with coal, so a lot of those paintings up there are covered with coal dust that we didn't know anything about, so.
Just like our lungs.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful picture there.
Right, exactly. But he looks at the paintings
He
and
looks
he
not only at
analyzes
the painting,
them.
he looks at the frame, because a lot of these frames were handmade. And so he restores everything that needs to be restored, so.
And then at some point they will become available once again for general
To
public.
hang back, yes.
So if somebody wants to join Art League, they just need to contact yourself or somebody associated with Art League and.
Right. Jan Hoops is our president. Marilyn Busa is our membership person. And they can call Ellen down here at the Women's Club, and Ellen will transfer the calls to whomever.
Excellent. I'm seeing that it says art education is enhanced by monthly programs presented by area artisans. Who are the people that you usually see come in for the workshops? Is it somebody who is younger, as maybe students, or this is older, person that maybe like yourself started doing painting when a little later in life when kids are in high school and is pursuing their passion? What kind of people do you see?
Now, are you talking Art League, or are you talking the Claudiadair?
Janesville Art League.
Janesville Art League. Janesville Art League is primarily adults. There are some teenagers. We have, Paul Ryan has a show that we judge the high school kids from his district. And I've been one of the judges at that.
I was trying to imagine Paul painting, and why
Paul
not?
painting in his spare time.
Right. Maybe he has his own art show, That would be good.
3 kids, a new dog, and a lovely wife.
And of course, you're supporting JPAC with the recently installed wall system for art shows, and I've seen that. It's very nice, and you have a rotating exhibit there, as you mentioned.
Art League hangs a show every 2 months.
So there's a good reason to come to JPAC every couple of months at least,
Right.
so you could see brand new art.
That's right. Right now, Marilyn Keating's art is hanging at JPAC, and it will be there.
And she made such a tremendous impact on arts in the area.
Here, it was just incredible. There's a group of her friends hung the show, and she had 2 whole rooms full of art that she had painted herself, plus several carriers that had not been framed. We always said she was kind of a pack rat, so she kept everything, but even the art that she didn't complete.
And then you were able to share all of it.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful opportunity.
And her family gave each one of us a painting. Let us pick out whatever one we wanted, and the family has just been just wonderful. So, but they're good kids.
Well, and her memory continues with a scholarship in other ways.
Absolutely. The slat walls were over $6,000 in value, and all that was donated by people. There was one donor that was quite large, but she doesn't want to be mentioned. And the rest was anywhere from $25 to $50, but the walls were paid for before. We had our event September 10th down there. We had a celebration, and we had music. And
This was wonderful piano music. If I do say so myself, it was
right.
lovely.
I
Yes.
recall it. It was yours. Right.
So
it was a good event.
Absolutely, and the turnout, I was really impressed with how many people
300.
were there. I was really impressed because you never know when it comes to art in Janesville, if you're going to have a full house. You had it packed.
We had a packed house.
So in conclusion, is there something that you said that Janesville Art League and L'Atelier is a hidden secret? What's the main nugget of information that people should know about those secrets?
Well, I think one thing that comes to my mind is I think everybody has a talent. Sometimes they just have to stop and take time. I think one of the most common things I hear is, oh, I can't draw, or I can't draw a straight line. And you don't want to draw a straight line. But there's ways to start out, just by practicing, even taking things out of your kitchen drawer and trying to draw them and mixing colors.
So it's more about expressing yourself.
That's right. Taking time to express yourself.
Claudiadair, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Yuri.